Check 1 2 chat. I don't know how much longer I have before the internet crashes out again here. I got an Uber on the way. I told him to pick me up in half an hour. So hopefully we can get through the last couple fights here, and then I'm going to be posted up at a freaking Kizafi shop for the next few hours, because apparently we're going to have outages the rest of the day. But we're online right now, so we're going to keep watching the rest of these fights. Okay, 235. Honestly, though, unsubscribe to this channel and just go hang out with In the Granite. I'm just doing this for my own satisfaction at this point. A couple low kicks by each of them. Right now, we got Maemmot against Superjeng. We're in the second round. 218. They clinch, separate, back at it. Oh, big right hand by Superjeng. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. 204. Clinching. Maemmot's a little bit taller. Low kick by Maemmot. Superjeng eats another right hand. 149. Ref separates them again here. Back at center. Low kick by Maemmot. Oh, big right hand by Superjeng. And a throwdown by Superjeng. 122. Left uppercut by Maemmot. Right hand by Superjeng. Left by Superjeng. Neither of these guys are the quickest. Oh, right elbow by Superjeng, but they're throwing in the pocket like madmen. 104. Oh, big right hand by Maemmot. Another right hand by Maemmot. And they're back in the clinch. 48 seconds remaining. Oh, and we probably just lost connection again. Sorry, chat. Oh, are we back? Okay. Again, this stream might just go down to... Oh, big left by Superjeng. Back in the clinch. Right hand by Superjeng. Back in the clinch. 20 seconds left remaining in this fight. And yeah, nothing happens in the clinch there. Again, a little short left elbow by Superjeng, and that will do it for the second round. Again, guys, sorry about the first stream. Our internet connection still isn't great here today. This cold weather is really fucking us. But right after these two fights, and hopefully we stay online for these next two fights through thick and thin, I will be posted up elsewhere for the next one. All right, round number 3. Yo, what's up, Captain Rafucho? How are you, buddy? How are you? I was watching a Derek Lewis interview while you were gone. He said he thinks Costa is just a different version of Roy Nelson. I saw that too, and honestly, I think that's a big compliment, because Roy Nelson was a very well-rounded heavyweight. 244, more of a karate and jiu-jitsu guy, which is, you know, at the time for heavyweight, was a really good base to have. Oh, left hand by Superjeng. Right hand by Maemmot. Yeah, the car did not want to start. And finally it turned over, but it was like, it was not having a good time. So I shut that shit off and booked an Uber. Back in the clinch. Not the most exciting fight here, I will say, for the featured fight. 213. And look, maybe if we... Oh, big left by Superjeng, and he knocks down Maemmot. Maemmot's hurt. Just when I said this fight was kind of boring, big left hook, and Maemmot's having issues getting back up to his feet. Just barely reached the 8 count. Oh, big right to the body by Superjeng. Right hand by Maemmot. Right hand by Superjeng. Maemmot goes back to the clinch. Left to the body. It took a while for it to turn over, and when it did, it wasn't sounding good, so I immediately shut that shit off. I should have plugged it in last night, but I didn't. And it's not an electric car. That's just how cold it is. 128. I mean, I can still cancel it, but... Oh, big knee by Superjeng. They're not going to count that as a knockdown. Rafucho, I need your Road FC picks soon, by the way. 112. Big right hand by Superjeng. Left to the body by Superjeng. Superjeng throws Maemmot to the ground. Can he finish him? 1 minute left. 55 seconds. Hey, if it means I get to stay at home, then $5 well spent. I just won't buy food today. 49 seconds. Body kick by Maemmot. Damn. See, it's a fucking scam, bro. 30 seconds. Left hand by Superjeng. I'm glad it exists, you know, because cabs are even less reliable, but it costs you an arm and a leg to Uber. Oh, it's all good. Thanks, man. Sorry I got all frustrated. I mean, it just sucks because, like, I know I'm not a real MMA channel. I just do this for fun, but, like, I do try to provide, you know, some updates for people who can't watch it, and it's fucking Bush League, and I'm not even embarrassed. I'm just angry. I'm angry at how much of a piece of shit fucking channel this is. But whatever. What's up, Robbie? Good to see you again. Yeah, and we had a good audience. It was less about the numbers. Like, I'd be just as pissed if it ended right now too with 27 people watching versus whatever we had, 70 to 100. It's just like, you know. When it's out of my control, I get pissed off. Because if it's on me, I'm actually like, I don't get that angry if it's on me. Because, you know, you only have yourself to blame, but like, yeah, it is what it is, though. Also, if it's not millions, that's some money that you've lost. Heck yeah, man. Glad you came back. Yes. It was work. I literally almost left, and then the internet connection came back, and I got a text that said they're still having issues, and they hope to get it fixed by 10:30. But I don't know if I'm going to trust them. But anyways, Superjeng gets the win, ladies and gentlemen. But I figured, okay, we got half an hour left. I may as well test the waters. Bro, I beat a dude at 2K one time, and he would turn my internet off for like a year straight when I was playing, so I understand. Oh my God, that sucks. Yeah, anybody who streams or who works, you know, in media where you have to like upload stuff all the time. Well, that's another thing too. It's like, I'm not necessarily... There's a few things I might have to get done for work today, and I need upload speed to do that. So even if the connection's in and out, sure, laymen can watch their Netflix and go on their phones or whatever, but like, I need a stable connection for work. And I ain't no like internet snob. I don't need like the best internet on the planet. I have good internet, but I don't have insane, like, it's not like top tier. When I'm making that big YouTube bucks someday, if this piece of shit channel ever fucking grows, then maybe we buy the YouTube bucks, but the big YouTube, we spend the big internet bucks, but all right, co-main event. I know a lot of French fans were asking about this guy. I don't think, I mean, Sis, are you familiar with Sandro Bossi? Can't say that name or face rings a bell when it comes to One Friday fights. Some random dude somewhere in the United States got in my system. Hardest part was never acting mad because then I know it would just give him fuel to do it again, right? That's the tough part. And that's what the trolls want. Every now and then I lose my cool over trolls. But yeah, no, that's you're right. Adam 22 is fighting that one dude who fucked his girl today on brand risk. You can make fun of me, but you bet you bet your ass I'm watching it, treating it like street beefs event, not in a serious way. Who the fuck is Adam 22? Is there like, well, I mean, I'm guessing there's beef. This guy fucked his girl. Wait. Like, I mean, this seems like fair. I mean, if I don't know who Adam 22 is, but if I was someone and my girl fucked somebody else, I'd probably want to fight them too. I probably want to fight them both, to be honest. Is it a tag team? Is Adam 22 fighting his girl and the dude? Podcaster. Wait. So he's Sean O'Malley? Wait, so Adam 22, the podcaster, is Sean O'Malley. I thought Sean O'Malley was fighting tomorrow. Did Song Yadong fuck O'Malley's girl? Is it fraud? Oh, wait. You could just see the wheels turning. Literally 100 times worse. So this isn't like Adam 22 is not like O'Malley's podcast name. I'm being dead serious. You aren't talking about O'Malley. But this isn't Sean O'Malley we're talking about, right? Okay, Adam 22 is a different guy. Okay, well, let me just look this fucking dude up. I'm scared now with what you guys are telling me about this. Who the fuck is this guy? Okay, he was on the Nelk Boys podcast, or Steiny's podcast. So I'm sure he's a really good dude. No, okay. It's another dude. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, dude. He's a podcaster on YouTube. Okay. Oh, he's no jumper. His girl's Lena the that sounds like I mean, I'm guessing she's an OF star with a name like that. Oh, there it is. All right. I learned so much from you guys. Well, I guess, like I guess you could call that a power couple. My friend's power couple parents were a dentist and a lawyer, but I guess to make dentist and lawyer money these days, you just have to be a podcaster and a fucking porn star. Shout out to Adam 22. And apparently an MMA fighter now because he's fighting somebody. Wait, what? How is, but isn't no jumper on YouTube? There's no way. Oh, maybe they say go join the other link after to watch. But why would you want to watch this guy? I'm so confused. Why would you want to watch a podcaster? Anyways, y'all are weird, bro. All right. But okay, who are we rooting for though? Adam 22 or the guy who fucked his wife? Petsangwan Sor Samargaman, 23 years of age, 0-2 in his last 2 fights. Sandro Bossi out of France. Tall, lanky, 17 years of age. He's got a Thai coach, though, and he's 1-0. He beat Kirill Chizik. Knocked him out in the first round back in September of 2025. So premise of the show, so the interview, Adam gets to sleep with all the bad of girls. What a life. Like I said, my friends' parents, they're like the most successful couple I've ever met in my life. Dentist, lawyer. I'll say that podcaster, porn star definitely beats that. Round one. 2026, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a good podcast, at least? Or are people just there to see the fucking? 2 minutes and 46 seconds. You ain't crazy, sis. He's had a lot of famous people on the podcast. Hey, Arlovsky and Sylvia, legends. Do they both train? 219. Like, are they martial artists at all, or are they just podcasters? Oh, body kick by Bosi. That's why. Oh, interesting. 205. Can't say that's my cup of tea for content. I'd rather just watch fights, but whatever floats your boat. 156. No, I mean, like, train for... I mean, you said it was a fight, so I'm just assuming they're martial artists. Or at least have, like, you know, amateur boxers or amateur MMA fighters or something, right? 141. Oh, nice left to the body by Bosi. Right by Petsangwan. Low kick by Petsangwan. Right hand by Petsangwan. Bosi is... Or Bosi, sorry. Oh, big 2 shots to the body followed by a left hook. Oh, okay. But I mean, is it a meme if it actually happened? Oh, big right hand and left to the body. I guess stuff that can actually happen are memes, but... Oh, right elbow by Petsangwan in the clinch. Right hand by Petsangwan in the clinch. Knee by Bosi. Right by Bosi. 1-2 by Bosi. He hurt him. Bosi just stung him with the left. Bosi with the right to the body. Bosi with the right hand. Bosi 17, ladies and gentlemen. He's goddamn 17. Look at the fucking hands he's throwing. Oh! 1-2 by Bosi. Bosi with the right hand. Apparently, this man is like a third... Oh, jeez. I thought you were going to talk about wingspan, but... Jeez. 31 seconds remaining. What a fight. Right hand to the body. By Petsangwan. Bosi with the left. Bosi with the right. Bosi with the right hand. Bosi with the right to the body. Oh, left hand by Petsangwan. Another left by Petsangwan. Bosi saying, let's go. Let's go. Left to the body. Bosi. 17, bro. Oh, right to the body. By Petsangwan. What a first round, ladies and gentlemen. What a first round. Sandro Bossi looking really good so far. But did take some damage at the end there. 17 years of age. Holy shit. Shush. Yeah, what a fight, man. What a fight. Yo, sis. 50 people unsubscribed. Which, hey, I'm glad they listened to me. It's almost like a superpower. Oh, big shot by Bosi right when the round starts and he knocks down Petsangwan. .244. Left hand by Petsangwan. 236. No, I'm happy. Dude, fuck this channel, man. I'd rather Skate's channel grow than this channel. This is a dead channel. Bush League, no internet fucking channel. 222. Front kick by Petsangwan. Right elbow. Knee to the body. As soon as Skate hits my subscriber count, I'm done. Quitting YouTube. You guys can all go hang out with him. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, nice knee. I can proudly say I was never part of that room. But I can not shamelessly, shamefully say I did have a podcast with a fucking piece of shit. Bullshit MMA guy who can't afford internet. That is me. That's what I should change the name of the channel to. Bullshit MMA guy who can't afford internet. 121. Nice knee by Bosi. Oh, spinning backwards attempt by Petsangwan. 115. Should have seen how many people are on my YouTube block list from when I got numbers on 2K. It sucks. All those streams are gone and the views are gone because copyright. Music? Or just like 2K? Oh, it looked like a Clash of Heads? Clash of Heads are... No, eye poke. All right. How are you doing, by the way, today, Degenerate Dane? Bro, listen to music while playing 2K because that's what I needed to play good. Ah, okay. Next time you just got to put the headphones on and not have the music play through the speakers, but different time. People really don't even understand. They pay a crazy salary, like $35K a year. All right, here we go. Back to action. 47 seconds. Right hand by Bosi. Oh! Counter right hand by Bosi. 30 seconds remaining in the second round. Left hand by Bosi. Oh! Petsangwan cracked him. Bosi was... He was hurt for a second. He didn't get dropped, but he was stunned. Low kick by Petsangwan. Left hand by Bosi. Left hand by Bosi. Shot to the body by Petsangwan. Counter left by Bosi. Bosi with the right hand. Oh, right elbow by Petsangwan. Right hand by Bosi. Left hand by Petsangwan. Man, I might not even have to go to Starbucks right now. I'm knocking on all the wood possible. Sis, invite Vladdy in the room. And, well, that was the end of that. Round 3. And sorry for crashing out at the end of the last stream, guys. I'm still a little on edge right now. I'm not going to lie. But so far, so good. How come no matter how cold you are, if you put your hands on your balls, it's warm? I mean, biology says they're there to cool, not to heat. Hey, what's up, Terrence? Good to see you, man. How you been? So got later stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. All right. Third and final round. Hey, I'm stoked that you're stoked, Robbie. That makes me feel a little bit better because it was pretty fired up about an hour ago. Less than an hour ago. 24 minutes ago. Oh! Right hand by Petsangwan. 240. Push kick by Bosi. Okay. StreamYard used to warn me, but it doesn't anymore. So, as long as it's still viewable and we're not like 360p the whole time, then we're good. I'm doing okay. We had some internet issues earlier, and I was not happy about that, so I had to restart the stream. I'm recovering from being sick, and it's cold as fuck. But other than that, I'm happy to be watching some sports with you guys. Tomorrow should be fun. It's a lit-ass weekend for sure. Hope work's going good, Terrence. 149. Right elbow by Petsangwan. 144. Dude, it didn't help that literally right after the stream crash, Reddy comments like 2 seconds after. He's like, oh, so you're not doing one or LFA? Bye then. I'm like, unsubscribe then, dude. Sorry, Reddy, but that was not the time or the place to comment. 122. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up? I'm going to get my grocery order before the winter storm hits. My car didn't even start, so I literally can't get groceries. I was about to Uber to a Starbucks because my internet was so bad. I still might, to be honest. 58 seconds. Left to the body by Petsangwan. 49 seconds. This might be a Petsangwan round. I would have said, can't get a media pass, not doing LFA. No, I would do LFA if one championship wasn't on tonight. Oh, big knee by Bosi. Left by Bosi. Petsangwan, that one hurt him. I probably cover more LFA than any other regional show too, so. Oh, right hand by Bosi. Heavy knee to the body, indeed. I can't be at two places at once. If I could do both, I'd do both. This is a dead shit channel, so we're probably never going to get to that point, but the dream at one point was to, be able to make some money to hire people so that we could cover all the shows all the time, even the ones that overlap, but piece of shit fake fraud channel, we're never going to get there. Oh, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Yeah, it's awesome. And I love that they're pretty much weekly. Every 2 weeks at the minimum. All right. That is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. I think Bosi at least got 2 rounds. He got the knockdown in the second round, so he obviously got that round. But either all 3 rounds plus the knockdown, so winning by flying fucking carpets, or the judges absolutely rob him and they make it a draw, giving Petsangwan round 1 and 3, which that would be crazy. I would have enjoyed it more if they stayed on Fight Pass. I haven't watched a Vice broadcast yet because the first one on Vice, I was at the event, so I am curious. I know. Dude, Pancrase used to be on Fight Pass. All right. Unanimous decision should go to the 17-year-old. Out of La France, Sandro Bossi a gagné. All right, main event. So, sis, serious question. Have we been bugging out since before the internet crash? Have we been bugging out more or about the same as last time? Because I'm kind of leaning on staying home now. Because knock on wood, we haven't had any issues yet. Maybe that was just a little blurb. I want to create a company in the United States you can call and we get you on the phone with a worker, like a company that skips the automated people. Would you use that service? Oh, 100%. Yeah, I hate automated. Dude, when I first got all my paperwork together to get my passport in the States and everything, more automated than not. And I was like, for something like this, you'd think you'd want to have actual people talking to you. That's the biggest difference between dealing with passport stuff in Canada versus States. Canada, you're only talking less people in Canada talking to a real person. More people in the States talking to a computer. Makes no sense. Then once we have a human connected, then once we have a human connect the companies. Good to see you, Alex. Dude, I would love that because I am sick of the automated shit. Absolutely sick of it. It's just a big circle. It's just a big fucking, you know, roundabout of nothingness. All right, main event, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, she fought yesterday in Tough Enough. She won her MMA debut. How many wins does she need to get into the UFC? A lot. At least 8, in my opinion. At least 8 fights and 7 wins. If she loses 1 on the regional scene, whatever. But I think she'll have to have a minimum of 8-0 or 7-1 to even be considered by the Ultimate Fighting Championship. She is a regional MMA fighter now. They may be talking to a computer, but you're being watched by a person always. Yes, that's fine. Hockey from home has been literally watching me sleep for the last 3 years, Terrence. Also want to buy a couple of vending machines and put tobacco products in there like Swishers. My friend, actually my neighbor has an old vending machine that he's going to fire up again this summer. Put them on casino floors. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, though. Do casinos contract for... don't casinos just sell their own ciggies? Not their own, but like, don't they have a little like ciggy shack and their own like vending machines and things like that? I mean, smart. Don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure casinos, they've already crossed that I and dotted, or crossed that T and dotted that I. Yes, knock on wood, we stay. Scott, no joke, went to start my car. It finally turned over, but sounded like if you threw a... Oh, this is bad. It sounded like a dying animal. Casino floor is the only legal place to put them. I've looked into it, and without giving too much information, yes, it is possible. Okay. I don't know if it'd be possible in the native reserve casinos here anyways, because of their... they get priority to sell. So... Where in your state, dude, hit it up. At least, I don't know. I'm sure some smaller casinos, maybe in like Wisconsin, probably don't give a fuck. But the big casinos in the Twin Cities, anyways, I don't think they'd allow that to happen. What's my pick in this fight? Let's get to this next one. But that is a solid fucking business plan, because I'm not gonna lie, I would rather just get a single or like 2 or 3 than buy a whole pack if I'm at the casino. So you're on to something. All right, Soe Lin Oo out of Myanmar. Yeah, well, Minnesota as well has historically been tough for ciggy laws, weed laws, alcohol laws. I mean, at one point, liquor stores weren't even open on Sundays here in Minnesota. Blue state. But because of Jesus, you weren't allowed to drink on Sunday for like the longest time. And now Sunday, they close early. It's weird. Oh, 100%. 100%. And I don't smoke. And I'd probably buy one. I'm not a casino goer other than to watch MMA. But like if I was a gambler who didn't smoke, but was feeling it there, I'd probably get 1 or 2. Now, but there was a state law for the longest time, like until like I want to say it was like late 2000s. We heathens in Nevada. Minnesota's a weird state. There's some funky good laws and some really funky bad laws too. As far as like liquor laws and tobacco distribution and cannabis and things like that. in Canada, it's a thing in Canada during the world sickness, liquor stores, like hospitals were, and some of the other essential things were legally had to stay open in Canada. So in Canada, it's extended to more than just military. It's straight, and this is so Canadian. It's so that the addicts don't go fucking crazy and start ransacking all the other businesses trying to steal the liquor. Basically, in Canada, they're like, we have so much of an addiction issue that if we close the liquor stores, they're just gonna rob them. That's literally what it was. Down with the sickness. Soe Lin Oo, by the way, an absolute beast out of Myanmar, 34 years of age, has had a big and long career in one championship thus far. 6 fights, well, I guess not that big. 6 fights, 3 wins, 3 losses. He only loses via unanimous decision, but he wins usually via knockout. 3 knockouts, 2 KO TKOs, 2 knockouts, 1 KO TKO. No decision wins. He's on a 3-fight losing streak right now. He came into the league, beat the Japanese fighter Tushashi, beat Fabio Reyes, beat Pong Siri, which was a really good win. He knocked out Pong Siri in the second round, then loses to Nabil, loses to Seksan, and loses to Dmitry Kovtun. 3 really good opponents, though. 3 really good opponents. Can he beat Worapon? Worapon, 23 years of age, 6-5 in the promotion, only 2 knockout wins, 4 decisions. He's never been knocked out either, only 3 decision losses. He came into the league, lost to Kormor, then beat Salatan, beat Hiroki, lost to Panrit, no shame in that, lost to a Belarusian France fighter, lost to a Turkish fighter, and then went on a 4-fight win streak against Soner Sen, the Turkish fighter he lost to. Musayev, beat Soner Sen again in the trilogy, beat Konkula, and then lost to Julio Lobo via unanimous decision in his last fight. Oh, man, this is a tough one. I'm going to lean Thailand, but Soe Lin Oo is a very, very tough guy to pick against, even at 34 years of age. Are liquor stores a good business to get to or get into? I would say it depends where you are, but can't imagine it's a bad business to get into. Like, I'm sure it doesn't matter, small town or big city, there's always going to be, for better or for worse, there's always going to be a demand. In Canada, depending on what province you're in, it's more lucrative. Because there are provincial liquor stores in Canada that give subsidies, but you don't make max profit. But then the private liquor stores don't have necessarily all the same variety for the same price. So, bro, Dana White is not interested in UFC anymore. UFC should fire him. No. They said the military men deal with a lot of depression. If they don't leave liquor stores open, they would just... I mean, I'm sure places in Canada use that in their argument as well, but they primarily say it's for the... I mean, potato. Disturbed was always my dad's favorite band in Five Finger Death Punch. Remember when they remade Bad Company? Dude, I saw Five Finger Death Punch not last summer, but the summer before. Fucking awesome. They put on a better show than Metallica. So in Canada, no, I would say Tim Hortons is the best for East Indian and construction. In Canada, I would say that liquor stores are owned by variety. Like, there's not a stereotype like in the States. Everybody owns a liquor store in Canada. But the stereotype in Canada is that East Indians own Tim Hortons. And that's, dude, they're so good. They're so good. I'm pretty sure one of the guys either went to school in Minnesota, or he had a connection to the Vikings because he was super stoked to play at US Bank. Which that was the first time I've ever been to US Bank, and it was a pretty good show. Five Finger Death Punch from Vegas. Is it one of the guys from the Midwest, though? I want to say the singer or guitar players from the Midwest. Who's he dating? I can't keep up with Alex Perez's love life, man. He's swinging open more doors than freaking Adam 22, apparently. All right. Round one, final fight. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I know I crashed out earlier on the other stream, but it was because my internet died, not because I was trolled. Let's get it all. A woman. All right. Good correction. Good correction. All right, round one. Let's get it. $241. I think they've learned not to bend over now. Oh, really? $232. Have you tried Ryan Reeves's brewery yet? Doesn't he have a brewery in Vegas? Oh, nice high kick by Worapon, and Soe Lin Oo took it. Low kick by Worapon. $217. Right hand by Soe Lin Oo. The Burmese Sexen. That's what he looks like anyways. And look, don't necessarily like the fight kits that one championship has, but Soe Lin Oo's shorts are pretty dope. Low kick by Worapon. Yes, I forget what stream, but in one of the hockey streams, you told me that. That is so fucking cool. Dude, that area of Canada is beautiful. I haven't gone out to visit there yet. That's one of the few places in Canada I haven't gone, but I hear it's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, another high kick by Worapon. 1-2 by Worapon. Oh, Soe Lin Oo! Oh, Worapon just knocked out Soe Lin Oo. Huge shot. Huge shot. Get the stretcher. Get the stretcher. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It is over. It is over. It's not a big place, so. Wow. I am so glad we were able to go back online for that. Guys, I literally, keys in my pocket, not like if the car was going to start. I got my backpack packed with all the essentials, the extra mics, the laptop, the extender, the fucking mouse. I got everything, but the internet seems to be good, so we ain't fucking leaving. We ain't fucking leaving. I'm canceling the Uber. Fuck your Uber. Best $5 I've ever spent not to go to Starbucks. Boom. He didn't shake that one off. Your fuel doesn't melt steel beams, but head kicks melt iron. Nasty. He threw that 3 times, and the third one actually landed to put him out. Cervical neck collar. He didn't shake that one off. You like it? Goes Nathan's house, Crosby's house, my buddy's house. It was his lifelong work. He actually paid cash for the entire house, like $500K. And I bet the house is worth like probably $2 million now. Or like up there anyways. That is so cool, man. That is so cool. Is he a hockey guy too? Or is he just like, I just happen to live in one of the coolest parts in Canada next to the two of the biggest stars in Canadian hockey? Unbelievable head kick KO for Worapon, man. Oh, no way. What's up, chubby boy? 3 words. Sign that man. I mean, what else does he have to do? I did not expect that. He's taking for $2.3 million because he built it, started doing it like 3 or 4 years before the national. Down with the sickness. I'm telling, it's never going to lose value. It's always going to go up. So if he wants to sleep on it longer, dude, it'll be $3 million in fucking a decade. Bro, why was he just shaking his head? That's like the Muay Thai thing to do. Nice, nice. He shook his head at first. The 23-year-old Worapon is now 7-5 in the promotion. First man to knock out Soe Lin Oo. Nice. Dude, that's so sick. That's so cool. That's the dream. I mean, again, if this piece of shit fake fraud MMA YouTube channel ever takes off and I can make some money to invest in a house, yeah, I'll invest, work on it, rent, pay the mortgage, sell it, profit, then just work my way up. But the dream is to build like the home where you're going to stay in, you know? Nice. My friend's dad built his dream home when he was super young, and the house that my friend grew up in was literally his playground. It was amazing. He's getting the bot. 350,000 bot. Why did they give him a contract though? Dude, that's so awesome. Let's go, Min Min. Again, that part of Canada, it's cold. It gets cold. Summers aren't as long as the other coast, but the West Coast. But man, it's I want to go to just the Maritimes and see everything so bad. Oh, nice. He's crushing it. I love that. Maybe someday I'll be able to spend $5,000 and go to a UFC event. But that's wishful thinking. I'd rather spend $5,000, go to Japan and watch Grachin, Deep, Ryzen, and be in Japan for like a month than go to one UFC event for $5,000. That's the dream, man. That's the dream. For me, it's probably not going to be until 50s, 60s, but I'm okay with that. That's what I'm saying. I can't even... Bro, I can't spend $180 to go to LFA to watch freaking Gabe Grapeson fucking beat a nobody. I'd be 70 and broke. Not if you hit... Not if Pantoja actually wins this time, baby. Not if Tai Tuivasa goes 30-27, bro, you can retire tomorrow. I'll tell you what. If this channel ever hits 100,000 subscribers, it must mean that I'm making some money and we'll fucking go to a Philly. Put it this way. If this channel blows up to the point where I have fuck you money, or I at least have enough, you have to come to a Flyers game with me, but I will go to an Eagles game with you and I will buy the fucking tickets for both. There we go. That, you know how the MMA guru took off his hat for 100,000 subscribers? For 100,000 subscribers for us, Sis and I are going to Philly fucking sports games, baby. All right, let's go. That is the new 100,000 fucking... we're not even going to an MMA event. We're going to fucking football, which I don't give a shit about, and I'll have a big sign that says fake MMA. No, I have to bring a sign that says, is this UFC? New meta Apex price going from 200 to 400 ticket, not horrible. That's not horrible, especially now that they have more seating and you still get the option to upgrade to get like amenities there as well. I would love... I mean, we almost did the meetup in Denver this summer, which fuck. No, we will have to do like a City Life, Combat Casual, fucking Anthony Gant. Like, Degenerate Dane and them have kind of already done it. So I have to get in on that soon too. They put like 80 seats in. That's basically nothing. I mean, it's better than... Put it this way. At least now there will be a chance for some of tourists, some of the general public to be able to go, not just the invited elites and the friends and the family. At least it's an option now. And I feel like it's a hardcore option because most casuals aren't A, going to spend that much if it's not at T-Mobile or a casino, and B, they don't know anybody who's on the Apex cards usually. Yeah, that was debunked a while ago. 8 is Fred taking 20 of them. Oh, I'm not going to lie. It's annoying that the UFC now are like not even just associated, like attached at the hip with streamers, but not like streamers who cover the sport of MMA. You know what I mean? It's weird. Dude, Nelk, they don't even care about it anymore. They don't even go. They're like, oh, we only go to the big shows. I will say, it was fucking cool. I was a supporter of the Canadians because I don't even consider Nelk Canadian anymore. When they were Canadian and actually were touring the colleges, when I was in college and did all the funny prank stuff, I was a fan. Jesse, Lucas, the twins, and Kyle. Those are the days. Since fucking Lucas left the first time, I kind of lost interest. Since Jesse left, I stopped watching. But there's certain podcasts every now and then that'll have an MMA fighter that I'll tune into. And so I did listen to the MMA Guru one, and I love how I'll say that, say what you want about the MMA Guru, but he goes on the Nelk Boys podcast and he says everything that we all are thinking about the sport of mixed martial arts. So shout out to him. Ryan Wedding, former U.S. Olympian, was just arrested of drug trafficking. Kyle is more of an American than a Canadian now. I'll say that much. Oh my, and he killed a federal. Oh shit. This is a breaking story on ESPN. Okay, hold on. He's Canadian, by the way, Ryan Wedding. He's not American, he's Canadian. Dude, yeah, okay, so they finally caught him, eh? So he's been on the run for a while, and he posted, it's funny, I knew they were going to catch him. He posted on Instagram 2 days ago, him like with a private jet, flaunting some money, and basically saying like, you're never going to catch me. That's hilarious. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, so he was a Canadian snowboarder, Olympic snowboarder. I'm pretty sure he medaled in the 2000, I want to say 2 or 2000. It was either 2002 or 2006 Olympics. Really? Oh, bro, go down the rabbit hole. Holy fuck. So this, like, it's been almost a meme how funny, it's not funny, but how, I will say funny that this whole situation has been leading up to the arrest, because he's literally just been trolling the FBI, leaving a digital footprint for like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years now. Because he's been on the run for a little while, maybe 3. He's been on the run for a while. But I want to say Wednesday or Thursday, he was posting on Instagram, and it was a big story. Like Ryan Wedding posting on Instagram, flaunting like it was like a jet and some fucking cash. Unbelievable. It's kind of like DV4D situation where he's trolling them, but it's clear. Yeah. Oh, yes. He's going away forever. This is like Netflix is going to do a documentary on him, sort of thing. Like once he's prosecuted, Netflix is going to do a documentary on him. 100%. Guys, I am happy to inform you, I'm still knocking on wood. Hey, I need you to invite Vladdy in the room. We got it. Unless in the next hour and a half, everything crashes out, we're gonna stay home. We don't have to go to a Starbucks. It's been an hour and a couple blimps, but nothing too bad. Thank you guys for jumping in again. Appreciate you. Let's do a quick little recap. Again, I was a car starting smoothly to being at Starbucks right now. Glad that everything came back. But these were the results. So Nguyen Tan beat Gabriel Leonetti. Paul Pascal beat Asorov. Gabriel Pereira beat Hirori Suzuki. Zhao, who looked really good, beat Monguchi. Dude, this guy, another Mongolian MMA prospect, looked amazing. Amazing. Absolutely destroyed Volders. Kwaswar Win beat Muga. Really good win, actually. Him running in and punching him right after the knockdown. Rustam Yunusov, who's only 18, beat the shit out of Khunponnoi. Khunsuk had a good win against Na Yin. Kajornklai, amazing win over Dunk. Den beat Senchai via unanimous decision. I missed that one. I missed this one too. How was the knockout in this one? Salai Khee Shen got the win. I rejoined for this one. Superjeng getting the unanimous decision. Great fight by Superjeng, especially that second and third round. This kid, though, 17 years of age. Sandro Bossi, amazing fight against Petsangwan. Both of them showed that they're tough as nails, but Bossi rightfully won the fight. And Worapon kicked Soe Lin Oo in the fucking head and knocked him out. It was brutal. Gene asked Dana to raise the bonus prices to $324,000, and he will show them two autistic dudes really going out of it. And Dana said, deal? Let's go. I really hope Arnold Allen wins. I'm not a Jean Silva hater. I know there are some people who hate Jean Silva. His style is really fun. I mean, how could you not like watching this guy fight? Look at some of the fights he's been involved in too. But when, and not if, but when him and Kevin Vallejos fight again, Vallejos is winning that fight, ladies and gentlemen. Vallejos is winning that fight. I'm pretty sure Kevin Vallejos is fighting. It was announced. Veteran 2. Why am I blanking on his fucking name? Emmett. Josh Emmett. That's going to be a sick fight, man. I know Josh Emmett's long in the tooth now. I get it. 40 years of age. Did not look good against Zalal. Had his moments again against Murphy and obviously starts Bryce Mitchell. I don't mind it for Kevin Vallejos at all. Better, he called out Cub Swanson because he has beef with the Bloodline crew, and that's fine. I think Cub can still fight. I think Kevin Vallejos would beat Cub Swanson. I do think Kevin Vallejos beats Josh Emmett, but I think Josh Emmett's still a little bit more dangerous than that of Cub Swanson, who I still respect both of them at this stage in their career. Silva has the meanest elbows. He benefited a lot of that fluke run from Fighting Nerds. Again, I don't know what your issue is with the Fighting Nerds. Every time you're one of those who are like calling them frauds. Extremely favorable matchmaking and then questionable decisions help them a ton. See, my thing with the Fighting Nerds is I don't think it was fluke at all. I think that they're a good team who all at the same time came in different weight classes and beat roster fighters, right? And did we as an MMA fan group, myself included, overhype how good they were? Yes. But I think and you're an actual MMA fan. Okay, you watch more MMA than me. And it's true, you actually do. I truly believe that you see it the same way as me, in that like they weren't all championship level. Hell, maybe none of them are yet. And in the UFC, which you guys and myself claim to be the best organization out there, when you rise in the rankings and fight the better guys, you're going to, I hate the fucking word fraud checked, but you're going to look and be in more competitive fights than fighting, let's be honest, some regional level guys in the mid portion of the MMA roster. Now, some of it could be favorable matchmaking. I'm not going to deny that, especially in Rufy's favor. But I'm sorry. Kevin Vallejos and Dana White Contender Series, not a favorable matchup at all. I would say that the French guy that Jean Silva beat as well, that was the first time he was ever finished. Not a favorable matchup. Kai Bohayo fought some good guys as well. So I think collectively it was a perfect storm for their rise because of them all being in different weight classes, because that's unique too. A lot of gyms have guys in the same weight class, so we don't give that gym enough credit quickly, and a lot of gyms don't break out like that because they don't have all their guys fighting all at the same time, sometimes all on the same card, all scattered across different weight classes as well. So long or the short of it, I do not subscribe to this sudden fighting nerds are frauds. I think the fighting nerds are exactly what they were. I don't think they've regressed. I think that they're still the same. I think some of them are going to even get better. I think Jean Silva is one of those, still one of the standout guys. But to say that they're a fraud gym and all, it's stupid. They're all good fighters who all torched on the regional scene and have checked the box of getting past all the mid-level fighters, the roster fighters that the UFC have. And I like that now they're losing and having to learn from these losses. And I mean, Carlos Prates came back and looked good. I think it's fair calling it a fluke run because I doubt they'll ever go on that long and undefeated streak. I just explained why it wasn't a fluke. I mean, to be fair, I really do like Prates and Rufy. I don't hate Kyaw. Honestly, don't hate Silva either. I just think the UFC manufactured. I disagree that the UFC manufactured, and I disagree that was a fluke. I mean, maybe just because fluke has too much of a negative connotation to it. I think it was a perfect storm. Like, again, if they weren't all in different weight classes, this wouldn't even be a thing, right? So maybe you call it fluke because they're all in different weight classes. I just think it was just like, we saw this because they were all in different weight classes. End of story. No super rise, super gym, or super fluke, or whatever. Just they were all in different weight classes, so they all could fight at the same time without having to sit out fights and not fight each other, right? Because think about it, if they were all 145s, 155s, they'd have to fight each other. I mean, they wouldn't, but you know what I mean? They'd be coming in at the same time. They'd have to fight each other. The fact that they're all their weight classes, unlike Uriah Faber's gym when they all came out, they were all the fucking same weight class, right? They were all 135s to 155 and didn't really go any higher than that. Killcliff, mostly bigger guys, mostly 170 guys, mostly guys like, I mean, fucking look at there's a few guys, Rachmanov and some of the other 170 guys were in that gym. I think Ian Gary was a Killcliff guy for a while too, right? Like Rob and Aljo when they got to the top. Yeah. So I love how, by the way, you and I can actually have like discussions about this. But yeah, so far to say it was a fluke or fraud checks, whatever. Disagree on that. Was it a unique and perfect storm? 100%. Do I still think that they're all good fighters? Absolutely. Did I ever think that they were all championship level fighters? No. I still think Silva has potential, but can he get past Kevin Vallejos again on the way up? We shall see. Absolutely. Absolutely. The only thing I'm not wrong on is that the UFC is fake MMA. That I will always be correct on. Good to see you, Asiel. Hey, what did you think of the one fights? Did you get to see the last three fights? I did get to see the last three fights. I thought Superjeng looked good in the first two rounds. I thought Sandro Bossi looked awesome. And, so did Petsangwan as well. And what a head kick by Worapon, man. I think Prates also could have done a lot better in the Ian Gary fight if he wasn't hampered between the ears a little bit in that one. That young, he's 17. He's 17. Fake MMA UFC, baby. Maybe someday they will allow real rules, but it's good fake MMA, I'll say. It's very good. It may be the best fake. It is the best fake MMA league out there. But until they're landing the soccer kicks, until they're landing the grounded knees, dude, for 17, he is insanely good. He did take a lot of damage in that one. He did get hit more than probably he wanted to, but I think that's more that Petsangwan had a hell of a chin because some of those elbows that he was landing, man, oh my God, they were beautiful. All right, guys, I want to say again, apologies for crashing out on the last stream. I'm still embarrassed that this fucking fake MMA piece of shit fucking fake channel did you guys dirty like that, but it looks like we're good. It looks like we're good. If there's any other outages today, don't worry. I will post up somewhere else for the rest of the streams, but I think we're good. I think we are good. Smash that like button. And if you unsubscribed, maybe subscribe again. At this point, I really don't care. All I want you guys to do is to go subscribe to Combat Casual because he is a real MMA channel. And I care way more about growing that channel than this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Let me find it for you. Almost past Hank. There's Combat Casual, and go check out In the Granite as well. He was also covering this event. Holy shit, Philip Rivers is interviewing for the Buffalo Bills coaching job. I want to see Silva Lopez too. Silva was minus 450 before that spinning shot. They're matched up, I thought, really well. It was a super fun fight. Thought he fought really well. It was a super fun fight. Absolutely. Silva was doing very good before he got caught. I have Unex. I've been using Unex for a while. I haven't even been using ESPN for a while. So I'm using Unex. Did it change for you guys in the UK? Or is it kind of like Canada where you still have your deal with, is it Sky Sports? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go over some housekeeping notes quick. I went to the gratitude with not by. Fair enough. I just wanted to give him a shout out because he is covering this event. He was one of the few ones who are covering this event. And, you know, he's a beauty that supports this channel as well. Right, you're in France. Because it's on, is it on Canal for you or? So that's the same for Japan. All right, what do we got coming up the rest of the weekend? Look at that. It's weird to see back-to-back one championship streams here, but I crashed out at the end of it. If you want to see a crash out, not brought on by trolls, but brought on by internet. Check it out there. I did post all the rest of the highlights. Pulayev highlight, Gautier, Freeman, Hockett, Ty Miller. This video got friggin' blocked and demonetized and shadow banned, so you probably won't be able to see it on your feed. But if you do want to see it, the full highlight package there. We post weekly highlights of prospects in the UFC. Weekly. Also crazy stories in the world of mixed martial arts. Interviews with other athletes in other sports, beer reviews and vlogs, the whole 9 yards. But as you can see here, UFC Fight Night, Suruki and Hooker, full highlight package, full motherfucking highlight package. Now I will be sharing the individual highlights of the fighters as well. We stream everything, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much more I have to say. We stream everything. Check out the schedule. All right, we will be live to cover one of these two things soon. I am going to take a little bit of a break here. I know they start in about half an hour. I ain't starting in half an hour, so You'll see me live either covering the Hexagon main event or FEN main card. Hexagon main card or FEN main card. For sure, we'll be back live for one championship. And then tomorrow we got Fame MMA, followed by UFC, and then a little Crush Kickboxing as well. Yeah, dope to see people cover the event. Yes. Yeah, I'm poor motherfucker, so I find your streams if I can't find an alternative. Hey, I appreciate it, ACL. Dude, he's having a fun morning. He's fucking. You become a member of the channel, I'm sure we could help you find an alternative that you're looking for. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is true. That is true. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back in probably an hour and a half for Hex and or FEN. Appreciate you guys jumping back on the stream after we cut out first, and keep knocking on wood. Keep knocking on Vladdy. Hopefully we don't have to work out of a Starbucks here today. As soon as the car didn't turn, I'm like, oh my God. The universe doesn't want me to leave the house. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for unsubscribing. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you on the next one. 2 more streams left here today, and then a full day tomorrow. Appreciate you all. Back for more MMA here in a little bit, guys. Peace. I'm out of here.
Her default.
Yeah.